If I'm not manifesting what I want in my business, if I'm not getting the sales I want, if I'm not getting the money that I want, and you feel like you're doing your best, if you feel like I'm putting it all in here, Dr. Stacia, I'm doing my best, then you know what? You got to get a new best. See, you can't keep going in life and saying, I'm doing my best, I'm doing my best, I'm doing my best. If your best is not getting you your outcomes you want, then you got to say, okay, let's bring this thing in. I need a new best. So we have to make sure that we don't stop when things get hard, or maybe sometimes they could get a little expensive. That, that breakthrough is right beyond what we don't want to do. Right when you get to the place of, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to go through that. I don't think I want to learn this. I don't think I want to take this challenge on. Right beyond that veil is breakthrough. Keep going. It's coming. Breakthrough is right beyond rejection. If you just got rejected at something, you felt like your sales were rejected, you felt like people rejected you, your ideas were rejected, keep going. Keep going. Right past rejection comes the biggest breakthroughs of your life. You're on the verge of a breakthrough. All right? So you got to make sure that you decide today that you want big things and you're going to get beyond your comfort zone in order to get them. All right? So you got to say, I'm going to get beyond whatever is making me uncomfortable. I know that's only because it's going to make me profitable. You got to get uncomfortable to become profitable. You have to. So take on some things that make you uncomfortable. All right? So that could be social media. Social media can make us really uncomfortable. It can make you uncomfortable just posting to think of what to say. Social media can make you uncomfortable with having to show up every day. It can make you uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable commenting on other people that are doing great things. It can be uncomfortable celebrating somebody's doing something you've been wanting to do your whole life and they're already doing it. I think sometimes, I know people say that social media can bring a lot of anxiety and that kind of thing. And I can see that. I can see it could do that in some instances. But, at the same time, I think that if you got comfortable with celebrating other people's successes, you would have more of your own. I think that it just can't be that hard to just tell your sister, awesome. That trip was amazing. You look incredible in that bathing suit. Oh my God, you lost so much weight. You look amazing. Your hair, oh, I love it. Your house, the colors are vibrant. I love what you've done. Is that hard to do? And then you want $1 million business and your whole marketing plan is to market online. And that means that somebody has to celebrate you $1 million worth of times to buy from you. You want to take a trip to Rome and your friend takes a trip and you can't celebrate their trip, but you're waiting for your own to come through. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's celebrate. Right now, while I'm talking, you should go online and celebrate somebody. Celebrate somebody that's helped you, somebody that's stuck with you, even somebody you may not know, but they give you joy when you see their pictures. Somebody that's done something before you, so it makes it easier for you. You can follow their footsteps. When you go on the trip, you can just do what they did. Celebrate somebody. Celebrate your friends that you've been holding back on. One more comment. Every day they want me to comment and say something about them. Okay, well, let's launch your big product and see who's going to comment on yours. You need that. What you sow, you reap. There's greatness on the inside of you. You are born to be great. You showed up in this space to be great. You're on here today because you're supposed to be great. There's greatness embedded on the inside of you. But my goodness, that greatness will never come out if you can't celebrate greatness in those around you. You can't identify if you can't celebrate it. If you can't speak to it, you can't talk about it. You can't be happy for them. How in the world do you expect your greatness to rise to the top when the top players around you can't celebrate? Number 2, you got to practice visual money exercises. If you want to see more increase, then you got to see more increase. You got to see more. Watch your money, okay? Watch it, how you talk about it. Be deliberate in it. Money loves attention. Money loves attention and money loves speed. So money is currency. It's moving all the time. Money loves attention and money loves speed. What you pay attention to grows. So pay attention to your money. Pay attention to where money is going. Where is money going? Who is money going to? Okay? Who is money going to? That's real important. As we're on our divine paths and we're doing our businesses and we're out here on our hustle and we're trying to make our money and get our dollars and our coins or whatever you call them, trying to get this money together, watch who money is going to. And I'm not talking about the fakers. I'm talking about the real money makers, okay? I'm not talking about people acting like they're making, but who really has it, who you can see it, how they live. They got to have money to do what they do. Like, you're not doing that without money. Okay, you haven't went to 5 countries and you have no money, okay? There's money showing up from somewhere for that to happen. So I'm saying, where is money going? Who is it going to? Okay, now that's a clue. If it's going their way, that's a clue for how to get the greatness out of you. Then you say, wow, okay, well, maybe I should engage more with people. Well, maybe I should be a happier person. Oh, maybe I should talk to people online a little bit more. Maybe I should share about what I do. They're always sharing about what they do. Those kind of things will help you, okay? Then the next one, you want to post your money goals around you, in your personal space. Put them above your bed, put them on your nightstand, put them where you can just give attention to it, all right? You got to visualize. Put in the new journals. I put those success checks in there because there's a big part of manifesting sales, of manifesting your money goals, cars, homes, all that. So visualize checks for a certain amount of money coming your way. Visualize your bank balance. Visualize big deals being done. Visualize you having contracts. All right. So you just want to start visualizing money coming to you. You want to write checks to yourself and see it. This doesn't ever get old. So you want to make sure that you do that, all right? So I write quarterly checks of what our quarter and what we're going to do in our business for this quarter. And then I take that check and then I go and meditate on the process to get it done. So then I say, okay, I need a sales funnel for this course, or I need this product to sell this many, to this many customers to make sure this check can manifest. All right. So I do count up the costs. I do know my numbers. And then after I do that part, then I leave the rest to God. Okay. So I do my work and then I leave the rest to God. And then I let the manifestation process happen. Then I trust my gut, my intuition, things happen. I get ideas. I put all those components together and voila, you start meeting all these big money goals. Okay? But there's greatness on the inside of you. And you can have great bank accounts. You can have great deals. You can have great funnels. You can have great sales. But you have to realize there's greatness on the inside of you and recognize greatness in others. The next thing, you got to think like an entrepreneur. Think like an entrepreneur. Think like a great entrepreneur. Be decisive. Start being more specific. Be fast to take action. Indecision always produces confusion. All right? You got to be uncomfortable, like I said, to become profitable. You got to take on the attitude of an entrepreneur, that I'm decisive. You got to decide, you know what, that I am going to make some decisions that make me a little uncomfortable, but I'm going to be decisive and move forward. And your success will make others uncomfortable. So just because they're shrinking back, don't let them pull you back. You have to make sure that when you start showing up decisive, sometimes it makes people uncomfortable. Indecisive people hate people that are decisive. But I tell you what, when you are decisive and you start moving out on your prompts and what you feel you're supposed to do, and you move in action, I'm telling you, that's where provision comes from. It comes when you start moving. When you start getting uncomfortable and you start going forward, provision just starts coming. All right? So you got to do that in your business. You got to think about the appointments you got to do. You have to think about problems you need to solve. You got to think about where you need to be showing up. You got to make sure that you take advantage of opportunities that come your way. There'll be opportunities to solve problems. You want to make sure that you're always keeping a mental note of things that come your way, and that you're writing things down on your notepad throughout the day. You're setting intentions so that you can meet your goals. This is exciting. We're living in one of the most exciting times, even though it doesn't seem like it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But at the same time, I'm telling you, there's a lot of income being released. There's a lot going on. That's why you have to get through. You got to get through the muddy waters, because there's a lot of money being released at this time. There's a lot of money to be made. Do you know that over the next 3 to 5 years, that the online educational industry for coaches, people doing workshops, master classes, they expect it to grow by $32 billion. That's meaning that people are going to be showing up looking for help, looking for answers, looking for courses to take, and willing to give their money to take those classes in the next 3 to 5 years. That industry is already explosive, but it's going to explode even bigger. That means if you have a skill set, if you have knowledge, you have wisdom in the area, and you can package it, and you can put it out to the world, and you understand the new marketing strategies and how to market it, that you can literally take your skill and become a millionaire from the skill you have only in your head right now. There's greatness in your heart. There's greatness in your head. There's greatness in your hands. There's greatness in your house. And a lot of it is locked up. Your money is just sitting there waiting for you to take that greatness and put it out to the world. A lot of you are sitting on bags and bags and bags of money because you just need a little help to put it out into the world. You can create products that can turn into a paycheck right away from your home computer. Some of you got to make the investments in the right things in this time and season that we're in. You got to get equipment. You got to get tools. You got to know what to get. You have to know what to get. We gave our coaching clients a list of apps to get, a list of tools to get. And I'm telling you that we have some of those clients that took those apps, took those tools, and turned those apps and tools into 6-figure increase in their life.